Days after a deadly attack claimed at least 30 lives in Kaduna State, Nigerian authorities publicly destroyed 2,819 illicit, obsolete, and decommissioned firearms in Abuja. Could this mark a step towards a safer Nigeria? Or is the challenge of insecurity far more complex? Today, we go beyond the headlines. To understand this question, we first need to look at what happened. On the night of 26 July 2026, armed men attacked Naridon village in Kaur local government area of Kaduna State. According to Reuters, at least 30 people were killed, including women and children. Homes were destroyed, and survivors described a night of fear and devastation.
Our doors shoot everywhere. They scatter this house. Almost 8 people were killed. Now only 2 people remain for this house. So we don't know how to do, but we try to call soldier from main road to come and rescue us. They didn't come.
Just 3 days later, on 30th July, the National Center for the Control of Small Arms and Light Weapons publicly destroyed 2,819 illicit, obsolete, and decommissioned firearms at the Muhammadu Buhari cantonment in Abuja. Authorities said the exercise was intended to prevent those weapons from returning to circulation.
Of approximately 2,819 illicit, decommissioned, and unserviceable small arms and light weapons, bringing the center's cumulative total since inception to about 19,000 destroyed. Is no small achievement.
But can destroying thousands of illegal arms make Nigeria safer? Insecurity is more than a single crime or isolated attack. It is a condition where people no longer feel safe to live, work, travel, or carry out their daily activities without fear. In Nigeria, insecurity takes many forms. These include terrorism in parts of the northeast, banditry in sections of the northwest, kidnapping for ransom across several states, communal clashes, farmer-elder conflict, court-related violence, armed robbery, and piracy in some coastal areas. Although these threats differ in their causes and locations, they all have one thing in common. They affect lives, disrupt communities, and place pressure on the country's security institutions. Understanding these different forms of insecurity is the first step towards understanding why solving the problem is far more complex than removing illegal weapons alone. If insecurity has remained a challenge for many years, the question is why? There is no single answer. Security experts, researchers, and government officials have identified several factors that continue to make the problem difficult to solve. One factor is the proliferation of illegal firearms. Weapons obtained through smuggling, theft, or illegal trafficking can end up in the hands of criminal groups, making attacks more deadly and more difficult to contain. Another challenge is Nigeria's vast land borders. Policing thousands of kilometers of border presents logistical and operational difficulties, creating opportunities for the movement of weapons and armed groups. Difficult terrain also plays a role. Forest and remote rural areas can make it harder for security agencies to locate and apprehend criminal groups. Beyond geography, insecurity also places pressure on security institutions. Responding to multiple threats across a large country requires personnel, intelligence, equipment, and coordination.
Across the country. To this end, we have expanded our equipment scope by establishing another training depot in Masri, making it the third institution to train able-bodied civilians.
These factors do not fully explain every attack, but together they help illustrate why addressing insecurity is often more complex than any single operation or policy. So, can destroying illegal firearms make Nigeria safer? The evidence suggests it can play an important role by removing recovered illicit weapons from circulation and reducing the risk that those specific firearms are used again. However, insecurity is a complex national challenge. Addressing it involves more than recovering weapons. It also requires effective law enforcement, intelligence gathering, border security, functioning institutions, and cooperation between government agencies and local communities. No single operation can solve a problem, with many contributing factors, but every measure that strengthens public safety can form part of a broader national response. For citizens, understanding these challenges is just as important as following the headlines, because informed public decisions begin with understanding the facts. This has been Beyond the Headlines from Civic Report News.